Hey guys, in this video I'm going to be guiding you through a meditation that's all about finding space to help you relax the mind and calm the body. We're going to be using the breath as our main tool to connect, to go kind of inside and let go of whatever's going on around us. So make yourself comfortable. I like to sit on a bolster or a block just to lift my hips up above my knees, but just come to whatever position is comfortable for you. And then just settle down, find a nice long spine. And you can even softly rest the hands on the thighs to help keep the spine straight. And then when you're ready, come to close the eyes. And for the next few moments, just try to connect to the breath. So no need to force it, no need to lengthen the inhalations or exhalations. Just allow yourself to breathe into the body with a little bit more consciousness with each breath. And there's no way that the breath needs to be, but perhaps noticing whether the breath feels shallow, whether you're able to breathe deep down into the base of the lungs or the belly, or whether it's just in the chest for now. Maybe you can feel the shoulders rise and fall. Just starting to notice the physical movements of the breath in your own body. And then with your next breath, take a deep inhale in through the nose. Opening the mouth, big sigh. Closing the mouth and then just returning to the breath in and out through the nose. And as you become absorbed by the breath, just begin to notice the path of the breath flowing through the body. So as you inhale, drawing the breath through the nostrils as two separate streams of air. And then noticing perhaps the temperature of the air as it comes in to the entrance of the nose. And then following the path of that air to the back of the throat where those two streams join up to become one. Feel the breath traveling down the throat and into the lungs. And in the lungs, feel that expansiveness as you breathe into the rib cage. Notice as the chest rises and falls. And allow your mind, your attention to follow that path of the breath so that you become more and more aware of the feeling, the sensations of the breath within your body. And allowing that pathway to become a connection where you start to observe the body and observe the mind.
Do that again.
And allow the breath to become the connection where you can observe both the body and the mind without any sense of judgment. Just noticing, breathing softly in a really mindful, aware sense. And then continuing to follow the breath as you breathe deep down into the base of the ribs, expanding through the sides of the body, maybe feeling the belly as it rises and falls. And allowing each new breath to bring in a sense of space to that specific part of the body that you are feeling into at that time. Letting each breath bring you into a greater sense of awareness and feeling that fresh prana, the oxygen, the energy coming into the body and flooding every single cell. And as you draw that fresh breath in, feel as though you're expanding into every single tiny part of the body, so that each breath is a conspiracy of every single cell in your body, drawing in that energy, that life force, bringing with it a sense of space and expansiveness as you breathe. And allowing that focus on that sense of space and expansion to draw the mind inwards, to let go of any busyness or distractions, and to just be completely fascinated, completely absorbed by the sensation of your own breath within your body. Just noticing any sensations through the extremities, down the arms to the fingertips, from the hips to the knees to the toes, and then drawing the awareness back to the center of the body through the pelvic floor and through the heart until you meet the very epicenter of the body and find a greater sense of opening into that space with each breath. And if the mind starts to wander, feel back into the sensation of the breath and let that guide you back into your state of awareness. Noticing if the mind feels busy, if the breath begins to soften, and just come back to that place, that expansion where you're breathing throughout the body, touching every single cell with the breath. In your own time, whenever you're ready, coming back to the breath and taking a deep inhale in through the nose. Opening the mouth, big sigh to release. Gently licking the lips, parting them softly. Bringing the hands to the heart center and perhaps just making a commitment here, setting an intention for a moment to carry that awareness and that concentration of the breath, that feeling of expansiveness forwards into the rest of your day. The light in me honors the light in each of you. Namaste. I hope you guys enjoyed that short meditation. If you'd like to see more videos like this, you can click here. If you want to catch up on my website, then click here. And make sure you subscribe to the channel to stay up to date with all of my new uploads by clicking here.